Hi, I'm Gigi, an ex-Amazonian and bar raiser here at Day One Careers, where we will help you to land your Amazon job with this extensive YouTube channel and other services, which include some amazing custom AI tools built for smashing your interview, which you just can't get anywhere else. So make sure you grab one of our freebies at the end. So if you're watching this video, it looks like you want to know, can a bar raiser stop me from getting an offer? Well, lucky for you, I know the answer. But it is important for you to understand a bit of background around the role of a bar raiser so you can really understand why the answer to can a bar raiser stop me from getting an offer is what it is. So Amazon's North Star of hiring is to make sure that every new employee joining the company raises the overall standard of employees in the company. And the bar raiser exists to be the quality assurance manager of that North Star. Now they execute on that brief by doing a couple of things. First, being an interviewer in the process, although actually that doesn't always happen, and I go through that in another video in the channel. Number two, facilitating the conversation about candidates so that all of the evidence that is gathered is considered in equal measure. And three, to coach interviewers if their standards or technique or judgment fall short. So let's talk about the facilitating the conversation about candidates bit, but we're going to call it by its internal name, debrief. The bar raiser facilitates the conversation at the debrief, and they're meant to draw meaningful and balanced discussion from the other interviewers. Each interviewer will have cast their vote, inclined or not inclined, before joining the debrief. And the bar raiser is essentially exploring the evidence more in that debrief with the goal of getting everyone to make a last and final vote near the end. Now, every bar raiser absolutely loves getting the whole room to a consensus, but it's often not as clear-cut as that. And in the end, someone has to make the final decision, and that is the bar raiser's responsibility. But why isn't the hiring manager the final decision maker? I clearly hear you cry out. And that's a very reasonable question. It essentially boils down to bias. Bias for speed and bias for short-term decisions. If the team is under pressure, then it's understandable that a hiring manager may unconsciously drop their standards to fill that gap. Or maybe if the team is in desperate need to fill a particular skills gap, a hiring manager may not be thinking long-term about this candidate's longevity potential at Amazon. The bar raiser has no skin in the game, and their objectivity is crucial to the process. The bar raiser is empowered to veto a hire. So even if a hiring manager desperately wants to hire someone, a bar raiser can say no. Now, I can tell you from personal experience that vetoing a hire when a hiring manager is inclined is not fun. I can only count one or maybe two experiences where, as a not inclined bar raiser, that I found myself at loggerheads with the hiring manager. In most instances, the hiring manager can see the point of view of the bar raiser through the discussion of the evidence. But in rare cases when hiring managers just can't understand the objection, the bar raiser can just simply refuse to hire the candidate. Now, if a hiring manager really feels strongly that that just wasn't the right decision, there is actually an appeals process. But in my time at Amazon, I have never heard of an instance where that process was triggered. Such is the respect held for the bar raiser. Now, what you need to do is click the link here to claim your free Day One Careers Customer Obsession Taster course. Watch that and you'll nail every customer obsession question asked of you in your Amazon interview. Or if you want to do that a little bit later, why don't you check out more here of our incredible insights and advice on Amazon interview preparation.